Julian is here now. It's so good to see you.
And you.
And looking gorgeous, as you always do. You're so beautiful.
Well, you're my inspiration, you see. I often watch you of a morning, because we're the same age.
We are.
And think to myself, well, I must take up Zumba dancing and go and live in Scotland.
And then you'll be fine.
Yes.
Eternal youth. That's the secret. Look, there's more mincing. Lots more mincing to come this month.
Yes, I so enjoy touring, I didn't want to stop. So we found some places in the country where I haven't been.
I would imagine that's what you love to do the most, is performing, because that's what you do.
Well, I know, and it's that type of performing on stage where there's no one saying, well, you can't possibly say that.
You can just do.
I can say anything.
Oh, you can say whatever you like. And you're so good with the audience, though, Julian. Not everybody's like that. You're so, you know, like, you can go off and be tangents and people can talk to you and you get people involved.
Well, people are interesting, aren't they?
Yeah.
There's nothing I could write that would be as interesting as a woman in the second row having a coughing fit and, you know, getting her on stage and chatting and seeing what happens.
And finding out about her and about her life and all that. And you give out MBEs, I believe?
I give out MBEs. I'm so cross that I haven't got one myself.
Outrageous.
I've decided to award myself one. So I wear my Mincer of the British Empire, and because I give and give until it hurts, I give them out to the audience as well, the select few.
Right. Oh, obviously not everybody.
Not everybody,
Only
no.
certain people can be
No,
doing
it's
that.
a load of old nonsense, but it
it's
passes the time.
It does. Are you writing more about hyenas?
Yes, the second Bolds book, The Bolds to the Rescue, is out. This is the children's books.
Indeed.
And the third one comes out in February, and they've just asked for a fourth and a fifth, whether you want one or not.
You're getting them whether you do. So this is about a family of hyenas
who
live in the street and how they kind of get on with life generally.
Well, they're living in disguised as human beings in
Yes.
Teddington, where I grew up.
Right.
And so they have to make sure their tails don't dangle down from their shorts, and so there's a lot about them maintaining their disguise, and they rescue other animals, and much hilarity ensues. And I go off and do book events for children aged 5 to 10. Are just delightful, aren't they?
They're so honest.
And younger than 5 and older than 10.
Yeah.
But that's the bracket the book is for.
For sure.
And they are very unspoilt at that age.
They are, and they don't take any nonsense, and they tell you exactly what they think.
And very imaginative too. They kind of buy into it. So that's what I do with myself.
But I think writing children's books, you know, it's one of those things you have to get inside the mind of a child, and you can never be patronising or talk down to them or anything like that. So you obviously, in a good way, have got a childlike.
Well, comedians, you know, our inner child is very well developed, and all I do anyway is regress back to my own childhood when I made up this story originally. So it's all in there, ready to go.
That's
and
brilliant.
it's very nice for me to get away from the usual kind of adult humour. Yeah. So I like it.
No, absolutely. Now, are you still living in the countryside with your chickens and ducks and all of that and the lovely life?
Yes, only one chicken left. Only Maureen's left because the fox came. But she is having a lovely time. I thought one chicken would be lonely.
Right.
But having been bullied all her life, she's strutting round.
So she's coming into her own.
And she comes through the French windows, which isn't a euphemism. She comes through my French windows and sits on the desk and looks at me while I'm writing the Bolds.
I love that. I love that you've got that. Because it's your neighbour, not Paul, or your near neighbour, not Paul O'Grady. Do you live in the same sort of area?
Yeah, no, he's up the top of the hill.
Is he?
I'm far enough away not to hear all the carry-on, all the noise, and the parties.
OK.
I hear dark talk in the village shop about he's had another party up the hill. But no, I keep myself nice down below.
Of course. But you two are working together at Christmas in this mega panto. This is the panto to end all pantos, I think.
Yeah, no, it's quite a thing, because they haven't had panto at the Palladium for 30 years, so it's panto coming home, and an awful lot's going into it, and an awful lot, a sort of star cast of me and Paul.
Look at you. That is a brilliant photograph.
I think I've been heavily touched up.
Well, I don't know. I think that's rather gorgeous.
OK, well...
That's sumptuous.
We'll get you a copy.
Yeah, the word for that is definitely sumptuous. It's going to be, because we had Lee Mead on recently on the show, and Lee is going to be part of the panto, and he was saying it's just going to be unbelievable.
It's going to be a scream, and I've worked with Lee before, and he's such good fun to be on stage with. You only have to raise an eyebrow, Botox permitting, and he crumbles, he forgets all his lines.
That's what you want. You want somebody that will laugh.
And we've got Nigel Havers.
Oh, that'd be a scream.
And Count Arthur Strong, and what's her name playing Fairy Godmother?
Amanda Holden?
Yes.
How did I know that? How did that just come into my head like that? Isn't that amazing?
It saved me from an embarrassing moment.
Absolutely.
Probably someone told you in your ear.
No, that would never happen.
Yes, Amanda will be there as well.
Well, it's going to be fab. That's your Christmas sorted.
It's the rest of my year.
I know, it's going to be really good. So when are you mincing again? October the 6th?
Yes, like next week, I think we start in Hoddleston and Guildford and places like that.
Will we stick all those dates in the website?
They'll be on my website as well. So,
fantastic. Websites can talk to websites,
yes.
as they do. Yes. It's always a joy to see you.
And you.
Thank you very, very much, Julian. Thank you. If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.